spaghetti aglio, olio e peperoncino. It's another one of my favorite pasta dishes. I made it for my girlfriend a few years ago and she's now my wife. And she calls it the magic pasta because she can't pronounce it. So essentially what it means in Italian is garlic, oil, and chili. You also need a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a bit of parsley. So again, I've got my pot of boiling water on, that's for my pasta. I'm going to season it with salt. Again, you want to taste it like seawater. Pasta has to be seasoned, it just changes the dish. This is a very quick dish, so pay attention. Pasta in. A little bit of oil in the saucepan. Say around about 50 mils. Now I've got that heating up. So my induction, it goes up to 10, I've got that on 7. So say at home if you're an electric, 6, 5. Now I'll begin with chopping my chilies. Like you would have seen in my previous video about the technique with the knife is toe always down and just slice. Let the knife do all the work. This is a great date night pasta, date night dish. Just run your knife through that just a little bit, just roughly chop it. So by now the oil should already be pretty hot. Best way to test it, just throw a little bit in, see if it sizzles. If it doesn't, wait another minute. So my oil's heated up now, so I'm going to add all my chilies. You can hear it. And about 3 teaspoons of garlic. Now this is the paste I actually made earlier. Now you want that to fry off. You don't want to burn it, it's critical. You can just smell the aromatics. It just smells beautiful. So once it gets to the point where it's just nice and aromatic, and just before it starts to colour, add a dash of wine. I've just got a simple Sauvignon Blanc. What that does is it just stops the cooking process, so it stops the garlic from burning and everything, but it also makes an emulsion. This is your sauce essentially. So I've added my wine, I'm letting it reduce just slightly, and then I'll turn it off the heat. That's all ready to go. The pasta's probably 5 minutes away, so whilst that's still cooking, I'll grate some cheese. And this will be added at the end of the dish. Alright, so the pasta's almost cooked. It's been about 8 minutes. So I'm going to add that to my pan. What makes this sauce is it's actually the pasta. You need to work it a little bit in the pan and it releases the starch. Put it on a little bit of heat, but not too much because I don't want it to stick to the pan. Keep working it, keep working it. I've got some tweezers, but you can use tools. Whatever you have available at home. The more you work it, the saucier it gets. I've worked that a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. Chopped parsley. I'm going to give that a toss. If you find that it's starting to stick together a little bit, feel free to add a little bit of water because again, this is flavour. Starchy water makes the sauce. That's it, ready to serve. Finish with a bit of cheese. There you go.